In section 6.5, you're looking at laws of sines. You have two cases to consider, case 1 and case 2. Case 1 is side angle angle, a side and two angles, and in case 2 is side side angle. We call that the ambiguous case. In this case, you will have two sides and an angle opposite one of the sides. For the ambiguous case, you can have one triangle to solve, two triangles, or no triangle at all. Let's consider this example. Let's say you're given angle A is equal to 58 degrees. Side A is equal to 11.4 and side C is equal to 12.8. When you look at this, you can see that you have an angle and two sides, and the fact that one of the sides is opposite the other angle lets you know that this is the ambiguous case. Essentially, you have two of the same letters. Alright, so this is case number 2, side side angle. We have to determine whether we have one triangle, two triangles, or no triangles to solve. First thing we need to do is start off using the law of sines formulas. Sine A over side A is equal to sine B over side B is equal to sine C over side C. And for your information, it doesn't matter if you have A over sine A, B over sine B, or C over sine C. It's not going to make a difference. Alright, so we want to always start off with the angle that's given to us in the beginning. Since we're given angle A, let's use sine A over side A is equal to sine C over side C. We want to only have one unknown. In this case, our unknown is angle C. So when we plug in our values, we'll have sine 58 degrees over 11.4 is equal to sine C over 12.8. You're going to cross multiply, solve for sine C, and then you want to isolate C on the side by itself, so you're going to take the inverse. So you get inverse sine of 12.8 sine 58 divided by 11.4. Now, you want to make sure that you keep all numbers in your calculator. So I recommend that you put this exactly in your calculator as you see it here. Type sine, press the inverse sine button. So to get to that, you would press second sine. And then type in 12.8 sine 58, close that parenthesis after the 58, divided by 11.4, and then close your parenthesis. And this will give you angle C. C is equal to 72.21. Alright, right here we have to consider that there may be a second triangle that we need to solve for. So let's try and figure that out. The second triangle would be, let's say, C sub 2. In order to figure that out, you're going to subtract 180 minus angle C, which is the angle we just found. And we get that C sub 2 is 107.79. Now we want to see if this actually exists. To determine if this is really possible, you're going to have to add this angle C that we just found, C sub 2, to the original angle A that was given in the beginning. If when you add these two numbers together, they're less than 180 degrees, that means you have two triangles to solve. If it's more than 180 degrees, you have one triangle to solve, and you just go back and finish solving the first triangle. In this case, when we add 58 plus 107.79, we get 165.79, which is definitely less than 180. So that means we have two triangles to solve. Alright, so we want to finish solving the triangles. We want to solve both of our triangles. Let's finish solving the first triangle that we started working on, triangle A, B sub 1, C sub 1. In this triangle, we still don't know what angle B sub 1 is, and we don't know what angle side B sub 1 is. So in order to figure this out, figure out angle B, we're going to subtract angle A and angle C. So angle B sub 1 will be 180 minus 58 minus 72.21. And we get that angle B sub 1 is 49.79 degrees. Again, when you're trying to figure out side B sub 1, and that's what we're trying to do here, when we want to figure out side B sub 1, we want to use for sure the angles that we were given and side that we were given in the beginning. This will alleviate rounding errors. So I'm going to use sine A over side A is equal to sine B sub 1 over side B sub 1. Plug all those numbers in, cross multiply, and solve for B sub 1, and you get that B sub 1 is 10.27. Alright, we finished solving triangle 1. Now we need to solve the second triangle. Remember, in the second triangle we found that C sub 2 was 107.79 degrees. Only thing we're missing in this triangle is angle B sub 2 and side B sub 2. Once again, we can quickly find angle B sub 2 by subtracting angle A and angle C sub 2 from 180. When we do that, we get that angle B sub 2 is equal to 14.21 degrees. Last thing we need to find is side B sub 2. Like I said again, you want to use the angle and side that are given in the beginning. So I'm going to use sine A over side A is equal to sine B sub 2 over side B sub 2. Plug all those numbers in, cross multiply, and we get that B sub 2 is equal to 3.30. And we have solved both triangles.